Right now, how the Goodman Center and local volunteers are teaming up to help feed local families this Thanksgiving.
A cold Thanksgiving weekend is for sure, but will it snow?
And it's not too soon to be thinking about holiday shopping. The Dane County Farmers Market goes indoors for the first holiday market of the season. That's all coming up at 10. A group of neo-Nazis were seen marching through downtown earlier this afternoon. That group, about 20 people in size, carrying flags with swastikas and other Nazi imagery. Madison police saying they were closely monitoring the group after receiving multiple 911 calls about it. The group was seen walking up State Street toward the Capitol before heading in the direction of James Madison Park. MPD saying tonight the Madison Police Department does not support hateful rhetoric. The department has an obligation to protect the First Amendment rights of all. And Governor Tony Evers also speaking out, saying in part, neo-Nazis, anti-Semitism, and white supremacy have no home in Wisconsin. We will not accept or normalize this rhetoric or hate. It's repulsive and disgusting. Senator Tammy Baldwin and Congressman Mark Pocan have also issued statements condemning that group. We've shared what they had to say online at channel3000.com. And turning now to the forecast, and I'm sure everyone wants to know the latest on what Thanksgiving is going to look like. What we do know is it's going to be cold. Meteorologist Alex Harrington is tracking beyond Thanksgiving. There might be some snowflakes.
Yes, Jalen, there might be some snowflakes. We want to first to warn you folks that it does look like there's increasing confidence that we could be looking at a weather system next weekend that could bring some snow chances to parts of southern Wisconsin. That increasing confidence, scattered snow showers could be possible as we go on into your next Saturday, going on into your Saturday night. So we'll keep an eye on this here, folks. If that consistency stays with our weather models, we'll have even more increased confidence that there could be the potential for the snow next weekend. Certainly we're going to have the cold. Look at the temperatures by the time we get past Monday and Tuesday. We'll have a weather system moving through during that time frame as well. By the time we get to Turkey Day, temperatures cooling on down below normal with those temperatures in the 30s by day and teens by night. If we do get snow next weekend, it very well likely will stick. We've just dropped down to 32 degrees here in Madison. We got 33 to the west and Cross Plains and 35 to the south in Oregon. Let's see if we can find any warmer pockets across southern Wisconsin. We still got 43 out towards Viroqua, 45 in Monroe, and 36 in Janesville. Low temperatures tonight will dip down to around 30, 28 in the Wisconsin River Valley, 29 up towards Baraboo, and right around 31, 32, 33 at the Wisconsin-Illinois border. I got the yellow glasses on here because we got a sunny day in the forecast for your Sunday with temperatures in the lower to middle 50s. And thanks, Brandy, for sending us this picture from Iowa County. They say bring snow. It's hunting season. A little snow helps out with that, and you may get your wish. We will track that possible snow situation as we go out into next weekend coming up in Maine Weather.
All right, Alex, thank you. Today was the first day of distribution for the Goodman Community Center's annual Thanksgiving Basket Drive. Our Brandon Ross went to check out the giving and find out how you can still help even more people get a Thanksgiving meal. Take a look.
You never know who these families are. They're your friends, they're your neighbors, they're your family.
Goodman Community Center is helping families skip the holiday trip to the grocery store this year and the bill that comes with it.
No matter where you sit economically, everything's more expensive right now. And to ask a family to give up a family tradition to be together over a table of delicious food is just, it's unfortunate.
More than 4,000 families will get all their Thanksgiving shopping done in one trip this weekend.
Potatoes, onions, carrots, butter, eggs, milk, dinner rolls.
But making all of that into a delicious meal is still up to them.
We really value people's cultures and food traditions. So the idea is that people can kind of make that Thanksgiving meal however it makes sense to them.
It takes more than 700 volunteers to make the Thanksgiving basket drive happen, from packing up the food to carting it off to people's cars. Two of those volunteers, Priscilla Gressens and her turkey.
She dresses up as a turkey every year. She has for the last 15 years.
That turkey is actually Priscilla's mom, Tina. Her mascot days go back to when a rare disease put her young grandson in the hospital.
He loves seeing people dressed up. So Grandma does the best thing she can and goes and buys suits, costumes, and dresses up for him. Now that he's 19, he doesn't want the turkey dragging around with him anymore. So we decided to volunteer here instead.
Priscilla and Tina say volunteering today is all about bringing the giving season to life and spreading joy to anyone who needs it.
It's exhilarating to see all these kids and families getting the help they need. It's always fun to just surprise kids. Be a kid yourself some days, you know, and just have fun. Life's too serious sometimes. Just have fun.
News 3 Now continues to be a proud sponsor of the Thanksgiving Basket Drive, and it's not too late to donate support to the Goodman Center Thanksgiving baskets. Volunteers say they're still especially in need of gravy, cranberries, and stuffing. You can drop off any donations at Goodman Community Center tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or support the project online at goodmancenter.org. And right down the road at Camp Randall, the Wisconsin Badgers are hosting Nebraska in their final home game of the year. Our Andrew Bancher joins us now with more.
Yet Jalen, for 21 seniors, tonight was their final game playing at Camp Randall. But for the Badgers, if they can't win one of their final 2 games, their 21-year bull streak would be over. But after trailing 14-0 in the first quarter, Wisconsin clawed all the way back and won it in a thriller. They needed overtime to do it, but Bucky got back in the win column on the back of 2 Braylon Allen touchdowns. 24-17 is your final score. And coming up in sports, we'll show you the full highlights from what was a thriller of a game.
All right, we'll see you then. If you're driving out of town for Thanksgiving, make sure the vehicle that you're taking is all ready to go. There's a lot that can go wrong with your car. Those risks can go up if you're heading out for a long drive for the holidays. The last thing you want to be is stuck out on the side of the road because of a breakdown. But there are things you can do now to make sure that you're never in that position.
The best things that I can tell you to get your car prepared for a road trip right now are to make sure that your windshield washer fluids are filled, your fluid levels are checked and inspected.
AAA says Thanksgiving Day itself will likely be the least congested day for traffic. But if you need to leave on another day, they recommend doing it in the morning when there will be less traffic than the afternoon. Gleaming crystals and eye-catching jewelry lines. Vendors of stalls and gem mineral and jewelry show today in Madison. Special exhibits, a silent auction, panning for gold and sapphires really made the event shine. The show helps to fund the Madison Gem and Mineral Club, a group that brings together local rock enthusiasts. The event ensures the club can continue running throughout the year with funds going to multiple areas of its operations.
Field trips, rock hounding, maybe to the Chicago Museum or something. It also helps fund our lab where club members can work and cut their own stones.
If you missed out today, don't worry. You can still make it out to the second day. The show runs tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Alliant Energy Center. It may be getting too cold to hold them outside, but the show goes on for the Dane County Farmers Market. Today was the first of 4 holiday markets being held at the Monona Terrace. The same Wisconsin-grown goodness you find at the outdoor markets just brought indoors. And while these markets aren't quite as busy as their outdoor counterparts, they still show just how much Dane County residents support local farmers.
It's almost like seasonal retirement because it's not quite as busy, but still it's well worth coming, and we get to see, all of our customers. What's really special about this market is that it's truly a community.
The 3 remaining holiday markets are all in December, right in time to get some fresh ingredients for the big holiday meals. Mark your calendars down for December 2nd, 9th, and 16th to make sure you don't miss out. Fire investigators in Dodge County are still trying to figure out what caused a home near Reeseville to catch fire. It happened early yesterday morning, just after midnight, at a home on Urgis Road. The fire so large that it spread to 2 campers. Firefighters were able to stop the flames from reaching nearby barns. Amazingly, no one was hurt. The residents there are without their home, but are being helped by family members. Tuesday will mark 2 years since the deadly Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy. Governor Evers has ordered the Wisconsin and U.S. flags to fly at half-staff that day. 6 people were killed, 60 others injured on November 21st, 2021, when Darrell Brooks drove an SUV into the parade route. Last November, he was sentenced to life in prison after a jury found him guilty, convicting him on 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 70 other charges. A woman in Milwaukee says she called police to report a carjacking only to be told that officers wouldn't be responding. Nick Boris shows us what she said happened.
A shocking sight in a quiet Northwest Side neighborhood a couple of weeks ago. A 64-year-old woman carjacked in her own driveway.
And all of a sudden, they're ripping her out of her car, throwing her on the ground, And I thought, nope. I went and grabbed a phone and I called 911.
The elderly neighbor who saw the whole thing is still shaken and doesn't want to be identified. But as shocking as it was, it got worse, she says, when the 911 operator answered.
And I'm telling him what's going on as it's happening. And he's got, well, we don't send anybody out for that.
Did you make it clear that this was something that was literally happening right now?
Yeah, I said they're carjacking her car. They just threw her on the ground.
Court documents support her account. She was told police don't respond to car thefts, even though this was clearly a carjacking.
I'm not even going to tell you what I said to her over the phone.
No, tell me. Tell me.
I said, what the are you talking about? I said, they just ripped her out of her car, threw her on the ground. I said, and he goes, well, we don't send anybody out for that. And they said, well, what the hell do we pay you for?
She hung up on him and helped the victim herself, driving her to District 4 to make the report. Police found the car abandoned and damaged not far away and arrested the 16-year-old suspect. I talked to the victim herself. She didn't want to be recorded at all. She said the incident here has left her anxious and scared, even knowing the suspect is under arrest. No one said, hey,
No.
we screwed up.
No, nothing. The police apologized 8 million times, but, you know, what are they going to do? If they're not notified, they can't come out.
Milwaukee police say they're looking into what happened. A Madison man has pleaded guilty to a federal conspiracy charge as part of a scheme involving a sports betting website. 19-year-old Joseph Garrison pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to commit computer intrusion. It stems from a hack of a fantasy sports and betting website last November. He and others used leaked credentials to take hundreds of thousands of dollars from users of the site. Garrison also faces 9 felony charges for allegedly paying online services to make a bomb threat against Vel Phillips Memorial High School, where he had been a student last year. Tragedy at a Taylor Swift concert. Authorities in Brazil say a 23-year-old woman died during Swift's Eras Tour concert in Rio de Janeiro yesterday. They believe her death was caused by heat exhaustion. Swift postponed tonight's show as a result of the extreme heat there. The venue where Swift performed was not allowing fans to bring their own water in. Coming up next at 10, millions of people will be tuning in for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And when they do, they'll see a young man living out his dream, marching with his high school band. We'll share what makes this story so special.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota. We're going to need a bigger tree.
Get 3.99% APR plus $1,000 cash back on Tacoma when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
How can you make a difference in the world when there is so much need?
Be a mentor.
Young people need a positive role model to succeed and navigate life's challenges. Think about someone in your life who helped you get where you are today. A mentor assures young people that someone cares and makes them feel like they matter. Learn about mentorship opportunities in the 608 at unitedmadison.com/mentoring. Brought to you by Fearing's Audio Video Security and United Madison.
Habitat for Humanity of Dane County doesn't just build homes. We build financially strong families. Habitat Homes, financed through affordable mortgages, allow hardworking families to break the cycle of poverty and invest in their futures. Your support changes lives. Please donate today.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
At U.S. Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself a free phone.
She's here.
Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. The gift of connection at U.S. Cellular. New and current customers get any phone free.
And here's your weather for this holiday weekend.
Holiday weekend.
There's a high-pressure system coming from the north.
I'm even not even shopping yet, though. What am I gonna do?
Hey, buddy. Make it easy on yourself.
Holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery are here, with prices ranging from $1 to $20 and top prizes up to $100,000. With so many games to choose from, it's easy to find gifts for everyone at your local lottery retailer.
How do you like that?
Toyotathon is on. Make your holidays a little more magical with a new Toyota. Come in today.
Get $1,000 cash back on your favorite models when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota, let's go places.
Monday at 6, after a customer made 6 calls asking AT&T to move equipment for a home remodeling project.
So I would reschedule. No one would come.
I'll show you how our call for action team made a difference in getting this big company to respond.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
A high school sophomore's dream is coming true. He'll make his debut on a national stage next week, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Cameron Joyner has his story.
Every morning before the first bell rings.
1, 2, ready.
Music swells inside Mustang High School's band room. With the wave of a baton,
1, 2, ready.
Songs begin to form.
The thing I love about music and playing music is how it makes other people feel when they listen to it, how it can make yourself feel when you play it.
And if you look in the back row,
and
one student
2,
in the tuba section
2, ready.
knows that feeling.
How can I push myself farther because I'm autistic, so I always like a little challenge.
CJ Welch looking to his next challenge in New York City.
So when I got the email, I screamed so loud.
A chance to play in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
When I used to watch it when I was little, I always wanted to be in it.
CJ's band director, Ryan Edgman,
Does that make sense?
says there's no bigger stage.
In the band world, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is a big deal.
The Macy's Great American Marching Band selects only 185 students each year for the parade.
It's really cool to watch him grow. He's a great kiddo. He works so hard.
Living in the band room.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. He's so passionate about what he does.
Well, I'm very excited and nervous to be in the parade.
With each passing practice, CJ keeps his sights set to New York.
With like enough practice, enough determination, you can get almost anything done.
And the lessons he's learned.
Don't let other setbacks hold you back.
Stick with him long after the music fades.
I was told just because I was autistic, I wouldn't be good in band, but yeah, here I am going to New York to be in the parade.
And CJ's big moment is coming up soon, only 5 days until the Macy's Day Parade kicks off. And let's get a look at your first one forecast with meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Yeah, Jalen, as we head out later into the Turkey Day week, we'll turn on the Macy's Day Parade. It will be cold across the area on Thanksgiving, but we're eyeing up the possibility of some snow next weekend. We'll dig into that. I guess no pun intended. We'll get into that a little bit later in the forecast here. One more sunny day on your Sunday. Enter the sporting sunny glasses here. Then we've got a few rain showers, snow showers. Monday night going into Tuesday, that weather system will start the trend towards the cooler temperatures, and then again, the snowflake chances as we head later into next week. We've just dropped down here, 32 in Madison, 35 in the Dells, 31 in Lone Rock. The Wisconsin River Valley, the air tends to pool and cool a little bit more in the Wisconsin River Valley, hanging on to 45 degrees in Monroe. So we zoom on in here to Dane County, 32 in Madison, 33 in McFarland, 34 in Verona, 33 in Cross Plains, and 31 to the north, our friends up towards Wanakee. All right, fast forwarding here to brunch time, church time. We'll do about 31 overnight. With the calm conditions out there, with the clear skies, we could see those temperatures dipping down into the upper 20s. Notice Brooklyn at 28 and Windsor to Forest up towards 29 degrees. Then as we carry on here into your Sunday, winds are going to turn out of the east ahead of that next weather system that will move towards southern Wisconsin as we head towards later Monday going into Tuesday. Temperatures warming up into the lower 50s as we go into your Sunday afternoon. There will be some sun as well on your Sunday. The clouds, though, steadily increase by the time you visit us tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, and temperatures will be warmer because we'll have breezy conditions building in, and those clouds will help to hold those temperatures up. We'll do 30 tonight in Madison, 30 in Baraboo, 28 in Lone Rock, and 31 in Janesville, and a pretty Sunday here. How pleasant. 50, 51 in Madison, 51 in Baraboo, 52 in Lone Rock. Our friends out towards the Mississippi River enjoying middle 50s for your Sunday as we head towards the end of November here. Then I mentioned Monday and Tuesday, weather system, temperatures cooling on down. It's behind that weather system that the really cool stuff will build into southern Wisconsin with temperatures barely making it to 30 by the time we get out to about a week from now, so be below normal. Let's fast forward here. Our weather models are showing some consistency in the projection here of maybe some light snow shower activity as we go on into your next Saturday, going into Saturday night, into your Sunday. This is a ways out, but there's enough consistency here that I want to mention it to give you a first warning that there could be some snow showers as we head out towards that Saturday and Saturday night time frame. We'll keep an eye on that to see if that consistency stays in the forecast. Pleasant Sunday ahead, chance of rain, maybe mixed in with some wet snow as you wake up on your Tuesday morning, and then that cold turkey day here. Temperatures right around 36. Then as we carry on here, folks, towards the weekend, that's where our temperatures dip, and that's where we're looking at that possibility of that storm system that could bring some snow to southern Wisconsin. Adams County, thank you so much, Rosemary, for this picture. Easy way to do this here, the First Warn Weather app, or you can just go to channel3000.com and click that Post Your Photo button. We've got some photos here. Thank you, James, for sending us that. Scott sending us a puppy that's enjoying the fall weather and a beautiful fall scene there. Scott, and this pine tree looks like it has a light on it. Looked almost like a Christmas tree there, Jalen. Right. Billy, thank you. And Billy, thank you for more pictures. Everyone's enjoying the fall weather here. It's been quite nice out here these past couple of days. This weekend is picture perfect. Thank you, Sue, for sending us that. Again, I always say, I like to talk about the weather, report the weather, dress up as the weather. It's always nice to show the weather.
Absolutely, and please keep sending your photos in. Alex, thank you. And still to come, Andrew is back with a full breakdown of Wisconsin's thrilling game against Nebraska. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The moms have a brand new show.
Are you having a great time?
I'm Mom So Hard Ladies Night. Saturday, November 18th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners can use Red Tag bonus cash to get $3,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month, free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
First it was just like these distant roars in the dark, you know, but then they started getting closer and closer, and that's when I saw it. This was no bear. It was like a bear squatch.
And that's over now.
What?
Dad, what's a bear squatch?
It's a cross between a bear and a sass. It's made up.
With capability comes responsibility. The legendary Lexus GX. With Apple CarPlay support.
He's usually sleeping.
He'll never sleep again.
hand-pay jackpot at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, and you'll have a chance to win a new Mercedes and a shot at $100,000 in cash. It's the Mega Jackpot Winners Quarterly Drawings, going on now at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells.
After losing 3 straight games, the 5-5 Wisconsin Badgers trailed Nebraska tonight, 14-0 in the first quarter. It looked like it'd be another chapter of a heartbreaking season. But then all of a sudden something clicked, and it all started with Braylon Allen in what might be his final game at the camp. We picked things up in the third quarter, Huskers leading 14-10. First and goal for the Badgers, and they'd feed the beast. Braylon Allen, playing through an injury, burst through the line, and he finds the end zone. Wisconsin takes the lead, and that score would hold until regulation's final seconds, where Nebraska kicks a field goal, and we're headed to overtime. Let's do it. The Badgers, they got the ball, first and goal, and again, what do? Give it to Agent Zero and get out of the way. All 11 Badgers pushing towards that pylon. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The Badgers take a 24-17 lead, but Nebraska, they've still got a chance. 4th and 16, a Badger stop ends the losing streak, and it's intercepted. Preston Zachman snags it, and the Badgers are going bowling. An incredible comeback win, and the Freedom Trophy stays in Madison for the 10th straight year. How about it? 24-17 is your final. Meanwhile, in Whitewater, the Warhawks hosted Bethel in the first round of the D3 football championships today and showed why they're the nation's 5th-ranked team. Alec Ogden threw for 4 touchdowns in the game as UW rolled over Bethel in their first-round win. 42-14 is your final. And then over in Sun Prairie, UW-Platteville closed out their 2023 campaign with a big W. The Pioneers played Augustana in the Culver's Isthmus Bowl and dominated from start to finish. They beat the Vikings, and they finished Ryan Munn's second year with a 7-4 record. When Wisconsin and Ohio State meet in women's hockey, grab your popcorn. The Badgers beat the Buckeyes in the national championship game last year, but last night, Ohio State got their revenge. The Badgers were back tonight trying to avoid a sweep. We picked things up in the second period. Mark Johnson's Badgers trailing 1-0, but here comes Cassie Hall on a breakaway. She dekes and dangles her way into the net and scores the equalizer. The Badgers in business, and that score would hold through regulation, pushing this top 2 showdown to overtime. But a little less than 4 minutes left, and Ohio State's Jennifer Gardiner somehow sneaks one past the wickets, and the Badgers lose back-to-back games, dropping this one 2-1 is your final. And the top-ranked men also had a chance to rebound. They lost last night to Michigan State. Second period, Wisconsin behind 1-0, but this offense, they've got firepower. There's Owen Lindmark on the one-timer. He finds the twine, in Wisconsin. They square it up at 1 apiece, but then later, Spartans this time trying to do a one-timer of their own. Joey Larson, slap shot, back of the net, and Sparty goes on to win it. 3-2 is your final. Both top-ranked Badger teams tonight got swept, but you look back at that football score and things feel a little bit better. What a dramatic and thrilling comeback win for the Badgers.
Definitely a day to finish it off for the seniors, and hopefully they can finish that off against Minnesota next week.
Absolutely. We're excited for that one.
Well, sounds good. Thank you, Angie. We're back with more after this. Oh, excuse me, a final check of your first warn forecast when we return.
I'd love to thank everyone at Gruber for taking time and being patient with me.
Thank you. I'm just really, really grateful. I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Gruber, thanks.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Thank you very much. Everywhere you go, it seems like folks are struggling with joint pain and old injuries and arthritis. Here, let me help you with that.
Help with pain is on the way. QC Kinetics uses regenerative therapies, natural biologics, and concentrates them directly at the pain in your hips, knees, shoulder, or back, helping restore your quality of life.
This guy's not going to show up at your tailgate party and lend a hand. You might want to go ahead and call QC Kinetics and tell them Emmett sent you.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it, you want some ice time, a nice time, so good you posted twice time. You want some cheer, now I'll show you where you gotta be, tell you who you gotta see, ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
In
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
It's that time of year again, America. So let's light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles equipped with technology, space, and flexibility for any season. Get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. And make the holidays bright with Ford. Choose FlexBuy on Escape, Explorer, or Bronco with 2.9% APR financing for 66 months, plus 1,000 FlexBuy and 500 low APR cash.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO. Drum roll, please. It's Champion's Factory Direct Sale. Don't miss these year-end savings. Champion replacement windows are 30% off.
That's a great deal.
Our windows come direct from our factory to you.
No middleman. No markups.
Get factory direct pricing 30% off. Plus, book your free estimate by Black Friday for an additional $70 off every window. Hurry, this factory direct sale won't last long. Call or schedule online at getchampionwindows.com.
Gruber Law Offices, Gruber Law Offices, Gruber Law Offices. For over 35 years, Gruber Law Offices has had one goal: to provide top-notch legal services. One call, one call, one call, one call, that's all.
The Emmy Award-winning News 3 Now this morning, weekday.
All right, Alex, what's it like outside for those that are leaving the Badgers game?
Yeah, temperatures in the lower 30s right now, but if you want cold temperatures, look at next weekend after Turkey Day. Temperatures only around 30 degrees. We could be looking at a little light snow next weekend. We'll keep an eye on that.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, Alex, and thank you all for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and thank you for making it a great evening.